Viltrumites, close to the perfect physical being without even needing spots or cricket wings. Strong, fast, durable, and have extreme longevity. Their body types seem to be like they would be a pristine goal to have. We've talked about them in depth before in these two videos, but here's the real question. How close can we actually get to that using real human biology? Now before you click off the video thinking,
oh, JaxBlade on his dumb BS again, gonna tell us we can fly and get superpowers.
au contraire, while we haven't evolved to superpowers yet, what if you watching could see incredible improvements to your strength, healing, aging, durability, that a year from now, you'd be grateful you stayed? Would it be worth it? No superpowers or alien DNA, just training, recovery, nutrition, and good old fitness science. Nerd time. Now, while we can't fly through mountains or tank hits like we're... People need to realize the human body is way more adaptable than you would at first think. Having a good amount of muscle and strength is imperative for overall health and wellness. A lot of Viltrumites are actually very well built, and for us humans, that requires we build up our muscles, tendon strength, and nervous system efficiency. Majority of people primarily just focus on their muscle gains, but ignore the other two. And once you add them in, boy, do they make an Eve-size ass level difference. Respectfully, of course. Getting strong on compound movements such as deadlifts, variations of squats, cleans if you make sure you learn the form properly, pull-ups, push-ups, rows, and bench press help you to not just build up a great amount of muscle, but also help you to build that raw bull force strength. Then to build up your tendon strength, this is a combo that works wonders once it's blended together, and that is isometrics and slow eccentric movements, which are the lowering portion of the movement. So for example, you can do this with, say, a weighted pull-up. Pull yourself to the point of tension, hold for 2 to 3 seconds, and then slowly lower yourself down. When doing this with your exercises, you'll start to notice that less injuries sneak up on you, and if you want extra strength but not size, make sure you do this.
Ever wonder how to get really strong but still look small, so it's like you're hiding your power level in real life with a sleeper build? You can either do calisthenics and build up great relative strength, or do combat sports and build up great explosive strength, but if you want more raw power strength, do this. To build raw power strength, instead of focusing on training the muscle fibers, you have to train the motor neurons attached to them by training your central nervous system. There's a difference between training for strength and training for muscle. Low reps between 1 to 5 is key for this. The reason the reps are so low is because the CNS can create high-powered, skillful movements in people, but will only do so if it considers the movement safe. Once the CNS senses danger is about to happen, it'll switch power regulations to the muscle because it doesn't want to send full power to an unstable joint. Think of when Deku didn't have control over One For All and kept ending up in Snap City. Instead of training looking like this, it would look more like this and more focus on rest and recovery. Making sure you're warmed up thoroughly because you can get injured very easily training this way if you don't. Also, muscle recomposition will begin to happen, but not dramatically in a bodybuilder mass way. But the looks you get when you take your shirt off will get people's eyes to bug out like the Powerpuff Girls. And if you want to learn more about this stuff in depth, give me a follow. I got a ton of stuff like this on my channel.
But of course, you don't want to just only do slow movements. You want to do those explosive movements too, as these help light up the nervous system so that your body can now apply force faster and more effectively. So incorporating movements such as sprints or box jumps or even plyometric calisthenics and throws can help you a lot. I actually did a short on this recently because did you know that a lot of adults will never sprint again once they hit their 30s? And as someone in their mid-30s currently, this got my ass to bring out the Digimon and Sonic soundtracks and make a once-a-week mandatory sprint session because ain't no way. If you can't sprint because your knees are just fully gone, then try some high-intensity interval training, whichever way you can, just so you can get that explosiveness in because it's so important and it can leave you quickly if you don't train it. So you don't want to be in a situation where you may need it. I highly recommend doing something like biking on a stationary bike or swimming laps, doing a row machine, even elliptical or punching a heavy bag. All these things can work you without necessarily busting up your knees. While we don't have smart atoms like the mustache muscleheads, click this video to learn more, there are a myriad of ways we can speed up how we heal our bodies naturally. Of course, if you have a serious ailment, then you will need the doctors. Sleep is literally our body shooting out so many healing properties to help the body to grow and regenerate. If you're not getting enough sleep, your body will not recover and you will actively start to do more harm than good to yourself, leading to less muscle gains and just more lagging pain.
Here's a pro tip. I highly recommend investing in these blackout curtains. They actually make falling asleep so much easier because the room is now pitch black. And also just making sure that your air conditioner works pretty well.
Because the thing about us humans is we sleep the best in cool, very dark environments. Nutrition-wise, the foods we eat can either be our greatest asset or worst poison. Now, there's not one best diet for all of mankind, so here's a quick list to see if your diet is helping you or hurting you. I actually did a full video on this topic as well that you can check out later, but this is the gist. And lastly, us humans are biologically designed for movement. So sitting most of the day is actually doing more draining to you than you realize. It's actually doing a lot more harm to you and can have such negative effects on you. So get up, get the body movement, just go for a walk for like 30 minutes a day. That's just little benefits, then build up. Then you can start getting stuff like, 8,000 steps a day, 10,000 steps a day, etc. Little things like that will actually pay off so much and you'll start to actively feel a lot better. Go to yoga classes or dance classes or just do more full body types of cardio. There's literally no downside to it. It all helps you to actively feel better, stronger, and have a ton more natural energy that you don't have to rely on like drowning yourself in coffee every single day. And while we can't have auto healing yet, don't be the one sabotaging yourself from hitting your goals because you're not doing any of this. Now, funny enough, I did do a full video on Viltrumite sane aging that helped a lot of people out, but I will say this. We all are gonna age and gradually slow down. But did you know there is a big difference between someone who never trained aging versus someone who consistently trained aging? Look at this graph. It shows the difference. Would you rather be in your 60s and barely able to move properly? Or would you rather be in your 60s but feel like you're in your 40s because you've been consistent with all the stuff we've mentioned so far in this video? Years of consistent training, cardio, proper sleep, and just a low inflammation lifestyle will do wonders for your overall health. Aging isn't just time passing, it's an accumulation of damage building up faster than your body can repair it, and the goal isn't to live forever, as we learned how that can be a burden in a series like, The Good Place. But it is to stay strong, fast, and capable for as long as you can. And the beautiful thing is you can literally start today. I have tons of free stuff on my YouTube channel. I have an entire playlist called the Improve My Life playlist, which helps you hit all these marks so you can gradually start getting the benefits today, all right? Don't beat yourself up. I also have like an entire group that'll help you keep accountable and actually want to improve that you can check out in the pinned comment down below. But no matter what age you are, do not let the crab in the buckets online convince you that your time is up. It may be for certain things, but not every little thing. Until this dude comes to visit you, you can reset and restart as many times as you need to. And never forget it, you can timestamp this part of the video when you feel out of it, because I'm telling you right now that you have got this. Do not let people who mitigate their own feelings of inadequacy for stuff they either can't do or won't do try to bring you down with them, because misery loves company, and frankly, you're better off without that. Don't let people get in your way when you're trying to reach your goals. All the things by byproduct do help the body become more durable. But a lot more durable. For us, this is how much stress our body can take without breaking. Now, if you do things like a combat sport or a physical sport, you will naturally build up some physical durability. But the key thing to focus on is putting it all together. Progressively overloading the muscles makes you stronger and adds more muscle mass. Building extra mass will help you become thicker, and a thicker body is a much more durable body. And then, tendon strengthening and mobility will allow your body to become stronger through various planes of movement and also help you prevent getting injuries and just keep them from sneaking up on you. Viltrumites are powerful because their entire anatomical structure works together, and that's what we've done here today. Strength, healing, longevity, and durability. We may not have alien DNA yet.
I mean, I don't know about y'all, but these about to make a massive difference in my life. It is time.
But we do have control over a lot of things. Matter of fact, I made a free PDF that you can download in the description that'll help you with all of these things so you can start improving your life. So a year from now, you can come to this video and be like, okay, I put this in and I feel a lot better, or something like that. Or you can tell me go fuck myself, whatever. If you made it this far in the video, type Thragg Jacked in the comments down below because it showed me who watched all the way to the end. Also, let me know which season of Invincible has been your favorite so far. And then also, like, mad props to Thragg's voice actor. He absolutely crushed it. A part of me was like, all right, this is gonna sound stupid, but I was like, what if Chris Sabat voiced Thragg? Because, like, you see GT Vegeta, the stash, all that stuff, and then just the Saiyan whole thing on the Saiyan royalty, alien royalty. I thought that would have been hilarious, but I digress. The guy did a phenomenal job. Massive shout out to my patrons, and if you're looking for a coach to actually help you reach your goals and stick with them, just DM me, we'll talk on Zoom. And if you're interested in any other nerdy fitness videos, check out the stuff on screen right now. It'll help you and keep you entertained and motivated and learn something. But remember, like I always say, keep calm, booyah on, and don't forget, Moment time. Now go get great strong muscles like a Viltrumite, all right? And maybe grow a nice stash too. Yeah.